Okay, I think good time to start commentating. So, hey everyone, welcome to the Star-Spangled Tournament Finals. This is the loser bracket match between Wispy and hiyah. So, just so people are aware, even if they win this match, whoever does, they still have to play one more match this weekend. In particular, they'll be going up against the Winds. That match was supposed to happen a couple hours ago, but Gaby decided to forfeit due to personal reasons, so we won't be seeing that unfortunately. But regardless, this will be a battle for top 4, basically. Let's see how that plays out now. Already getting our banned here. Wispy banning out hitting too, that's the low air hitting. hiyah banning Omar too, that's the stamina. Pretty reasonable ban so far, nothing too crazy. hiyah pretty good at low AR hitting, and Wispy not exactly the greatest at Nomad 2, but definitely better than hiyah by like a long shot. Wispy opting a ban on the DT1 and hiyah banning DT2, so interesting ban from Wispy. Wasn't expecting a DT1 ban, but hiyah is pretty good at higher DT if I'm not mistaken. I'm just kind of surprised that he went with that because that's a little bit more of a burst than after anything. hiyah going with DT2, in line with his Nomad 2 ban. And his first pick is going to be DT4, so high AR, sort of ulti, very aim heavy. Not really any speed to speak of, to be honest with you. It's really just super awkward aim control, the high AR, and I guess the BPM if it's not entirely comfortable for you. It's around 220 if I'm not mistaken, maybe a little bit higher or lower. I think that's actually a little bit higher. So yeah, pretty good. Alright, well, here comes DT4 Kinno Kaze. Or, sorry, what am I saying? Kinno Kaze? I'm retarded. Oh my. Kimi no Kinno Niwa. I don't know where I got Kinno Kaze from. That's a completely different song and map. I'm sorry. I don't speak Japanese. I just, like, thought I read it, and then that's not how you read it. Anyways, yeah, so interesting first pick. Oh, both of them opting to go with Hidden. For anyone who's not aware, Hidden does have a 0.95 multiplier on anything that isn't normally hidden. But you do have an optional hidden on everything, so it's to make the experience a little bit more accessible for everyone involved. Probably going to be seeing a lot of this hidden DT or maybe even a hidden hard rock, depending on the AR. We'll see how that sticks around though. So, equal FCs so far. Accuracy better on the side of hiyah, but not by much, but we'll see how much longer that stands, because the first hiyah is coming. As you can see, the spacing getting pretty wide, and some of these patterns getting very spaced. There goes hiyah, breaking on the first triplet. Wispy not trading it, but he's not exactly in safe territory either. But he actually does make it through for the most part. hiyah missing on another space triplet. Wispy hitting the end of this first section. Almost? Maybe? The spacing is getting ridiculous. Oh, like Wispy. Okay? Yeah, sure. Just do that, I guess. I don't know how, I guess that's an A-ring because of some 50s he got in the beginning or something. I don't think he missed. Or at least if he did, it was like basically the first node of the map. Yeah, I think this might already be over. We are halfway through the map and Wispy is holding slightly higher accuracy and a full combo, or at least pretty much a full combo at this point. Triplets are going to get a little bit more space here. The sliders as well. There he goes, breaking on one. Oh, there we go. He gets a proper miss. hiyah also trading it, but now the score lead is basically double in favor of Wispy at this point. And there's really only a third of the map left with no combo on either side. Actually, it's better on the side of Wispy, if anything. So I think we're going to be seeing a Wispy win on this one, most likely. I guess the question remains to see what score does he get. So both players breaking it during this final hiyah section, which is pretty understandable as you can see from the map here, but I think it's safe to say that Wispy's score has done more than enough for him to win this. Yay, thank goodness for Puella Magi Modoka Magica? I think that's how you say it. No wait, no, there's a shoujo in there. Maho shoujo? Yeah, Puella Magi Maho Shoujo Madoka Magica. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, pretty good score from Wispy. I don't really know what to say. They're both pretty much equal in terms of accuracy. It may as well just be the same. A couple more misses from hiyah, especially on the space burst in the first ki. 50s also counted the same, understandable. We may as well just count 50s as slider breaks on this map. But yeah, just, I don't know, Wispy hit the whole first ki. You're not really supposed to do that, but you did. So yeah, congrats. Good job. And we're getting a Hard Rock 3 pick after this one. So that one is going to be Shara. If I'm not mistaken, this is supposed to be the tech map-ish of the pool. Or rather the tech map of Hard Rock in particular. I don't really know if you can really classify this as like tech. It's a little bit more alty than anything. I guess I would put it as like a kind of like sort of Lapix tier type of stuff. It would be a little more sliders, but yeah, the BPM is low enough to where you can consider it all. Yeah. This one definitely kind of like everything that hiyah doesn't like. Definitely prefers the higher BPM, not hard rock type of stuff. So that's gonna be pretty interesting to see. Pretty strong first pick from Wispy, to be completely honest with you. Also, yes, they are allowed to do hidden hard rock on this. I don't really know if Wispy will, but I'm pretty sure hiyah will. Alright, and yep, only hiyah going hidden hard rock, so just keep in mind that his score will have a 0.95 multiplier. In other words, 5% less. Wispy is going to keep his score the same no matter what happens. So already off the bat, better accuracy on hiyah, but shouldn't matter too much for the time being. Map's going to get a lot harder as we continue. Already seeing the spacing increase a little bit. And now the map actually starts. Oh, hiyah breaking on kind of nothing. Wispy still holding on to the combo, not returning that break. Oh, okay, alright. Yeah, I guess you can choose that slider. So hiyah breaking right after that one. Wispy's still hitting it though. Oh my god, the cut stream's absolutely destroying both these players! Okay, well, there goes that combo from Wispy. Back and forth, not really good for either of them. Alright, well, even though it was a total... Oh, hiyah, please hit something. There you go. Okay, that's a lot of chain misses coming in from Wispy. It's actually close enough where technically, if Wispy keeps missing, it could go to hiyah, but small issue. Hiyah is also missing. In fact, actually, arguably worse than Wispy is. Yeah, I think this might just be a done deal. Both players are kind of... Wispy is, like, shaking, but not really? Good enough. Yep, okay, well... Yeah, so that's gonna be a win for Wispy, albeit not by as much as I thought it would have been. Really just comes down to Wispy not chain missing as much. I think it was also a higher combo, generally speaking, but it really didn't matter too much. it really is more about the miss count, and you can see hiyah got 11 more misses actually, and plenty more slider breaks to boot. So that's something to keep in mind. We're going into the No Mod 1 though. So just kind of deciding, you know what, if you're gonna play the game where we're just you pick all the gimmick maps, and I'm just gonna pick all of the normal stuff, you know? Yes, this map is actually the one that you're thinking of. It's not the full version, but it may as well be. It only cuts out the very first part of the song, which is the part you're listening to right now, ironically enough. The rest of the song is actually pretty intense. I guarantee you this intro is like not a cop, it's a bit of a catfish, so to speak. Only in a Revo tournament will you get an 8.5 minute long map as an No Mod 1, and it actually kind of makes sense. There aren't really any streams in this, it's mostly just aim. There are a couple of funny sections. There is one section in particular that I'm thinking about that will, it's sort of like the clip farm part of the map. So. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. The drain time of this specific difficulty is definitely lower than 8 minutes, but it's still pretty damn long regardless. So just sort of keep that in mind. Gonna see a pretty long skip. If either of these players don't skip immediately, we're gonna be sitting here for a little bit. Oh my god, are we actually sitting here? No, please. No. Okay, wait. Oh, there we go. Okay, I thought they weren't skipping. I got a little scared there. Alright, there we go. Now it's starting. So hiyah going with the hidden on the No Mod 1, so remember his score is going to be a little bit lower than that actually is on the laser client. Just keep that in mind. Okay, so early break from hiyah, not what you want to see. And that's going to give the lead over to Wispy initially. More misses coming in from hiyah, he's just not comfortable on this. So yeah, honestly this map is like a pretty straightforward aim map. There aren't really any like sections that are like super notable except for the one section I was referring to before. So yeah, just enjoyed that song.
I couldn't take it, couldn't stand another minute. Couldn't bear another day without you in it. All of the joy that I had known for all my life was stripped away from me the minute that you died. To have you in my life was all I ever wanted, but now without you I'm my soul forever haunted. Can't help but feel that I had taken you for granted. No way in hell that I could never comprehend this. I wasn't dreaming when they told me you were gone. I was wide awake and feeling that they had to be wrong. How could you leave me when you swore that you would stay? Now I'm stuck inside of every single effing day. It's like a movie but there's not a happy ending. Every scene fades black and there's no pretending. This little fairy tale doesn't seem to end well. There's a nothing shining armor won't wavy from the bow. I know you said it's madness. You drive me through my
Okay, so both players missing. Only about a 50k lead, maybe closer to 60k on the side of Wispy. But the funny section's coming up. I'm just gonna turn up the music and you can enjoy it for yourself.
I know you're broken down by anger and by sadness. You feel I left you in a world that's full of madness. Wish I could talk to you if only for a minute. Make you understand the reasons why I did it. I wanna tell you that you're all that ever mattered. Want you to know that for eternity I'm shattered. I tried so hard just to protect you, but I failed to. And in a prison of abandonment I jailed you. I never planned that I would leave you there alone.
Okay, well, both players more or less hit it. Definitely a little bit more on the side of Wispy though. Accuracy's basically tied up at this point. But again, that early combo from Wispy, or rather the early breaks from hiyah, really just killing his score right now. And every little bit's gonna count like misses there. Not too much left in the map, about a quarter left, give or take. He's also struggling a bit on those bursts. They're not that hard, man. It's like 2 seconds. Yeah, I don't know, the score lead really isn't going to change that much. If anything, it will probably go more in favor towards Wispy as the map continues. Again, accuracy is basically identical, so no advantage there. Combo still on the side of Wispy. And hiyah trying his best to hold on, but there really isn't anything saving him at this point. If it wasn't obvious, a lot of the difficulty is centered in the middle of the map, and sort of these sections with the awkward aim. There really isn't too much aside from that, which is both good and bad in a way. It's like consistent for everything else except for that 120 section, but seems like Wispy has won that consistency. What are you aiming at? Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, well there goes hiyah, he misses anyway, so it really didn't matter. And yeah, looks like a pretty good win for Wispy. And that's a breakpoint as well. So that's something to think about. Good job. Yeah, definitely just a better miscount on combo overall from Wispy. Even if the hundreds did leave a little bit something to be desired, just got it worked out in the end. Oh, he lag spiked. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was like kind of confused if he really just aimed nothing after hitting all of that. But it worked out in the end. We take those. In another universe, that could have gone a lot worse, but it worked. Okay, I'm just testing the audio, sorry about that. Oh, and we have a No-Mod 6 pick coming in from Wispy. Okay, he's really leaning into the picking the gimmick. Went from Hard Rock 3 to No-Mod 6. So for anyone who's not aware, I believe this was a free mod in Course Ace. So we're gonna have it as a no-mod here. This map is, I think the map stats kind of speak for itself, honestly. It's also Frums, so can't really ever predict anything with that guy. Like, ever. The BPM does look a little scary, but it's not really, I don't know, actually. It's kind of weird. It's not really 315, but it also is in a way. Both players actually going hidden for this one, so that's a bit interesting. So I guess Wispy just feels better reading this on hidden, comparatively speaking. Already starting out with a pretty good lead from Wispy, but that might change a little bit as he chain misses the rest of this. Yeah, so if you haven't really figured out the gimmick of this map yet, it's basically not actually 315 BPM, it's sort of like a weird 1/3-ish in between, and then, yeah. Here you go. Yeah, surprise, it's sort of an alt map, kind of. Okay, Wispy, go off. Yeah, I guess you can combo that, sure. Hiyah doing a pretty good job as well, but Wispy doing things. Okay, both players hitting this is kind of ridiculous. Not really sure how that's happening, but I feel kind of bad for Hiyah, because what the hell do you do against an opponent that's actually hitting all of this? Again, reminder, no mod 6 in Course Ace Closed, and remod in Course Ace Open. Those grand finals. You know? Yeah, that's a pretty good score. Good job, Wispy. With hidden too. Both of them actually. Very impressive. Yeah, Hiyah, yeah. Okay, oh yeah, the top diff, right. This isn't the same diff that was in, Course Ace Closed. But Course Ace Open did have basically this diff. I don't think it was exactly the same, but it might as well be the same. But regardless, yeah, pretty good score. Good job. I don't know who Crystal Nugget is, so 8.2 Gs, okay. Yeah, so hidden one pick from Hiyah. Again, going pretty standard mechanic stuff, at least for this pool. About as standard as you can get. Notably, this is AR9 CS5, so yeah, Rust Bell map. Again, I don't really know how generic you can call this map, but I mean, for the rest of this pool, it's good enough, I guess. Alright, so here we go. Hidden one. Enjoy the Rust Belt map. Song is also hella aesthetic, so that's pretty good too. You'll love to see it. So already starting out with a slight act lead on the side of Hiyah, but that's gonna kind of disintegrate. kind of. Wispy also getting a fair amount of 100s, but definitely not as strong of an athlete as it was before. Alright, and the map's gonna start now. Oh god, both of them were not ready for that. Wispy kinda dying, hiyah also a little bit. But Wispy was not prepared for this one, that's for sure. Oh, okay, Klein, take your time. So yeah, accuracy being the main indicator for hiyah here. If he can hold on to that, at least for a good majority of the map, he should be able to win this. But combo more or less equal for both of them. Okay, so both players missing at about the same. Oh my goodness, that stream. So that's gonna drop hiyah's athlete by a good amount. Wispy missing. Never mind, hiyah trades it. So yeah, like I said, this is not exactly generic, but it's still pretty much just aim, but the rhythms and the AR are definitely doing a lot of work here to make this map really, really hard. Here comes another Wispy miss, but hiyah... Oh, okay, well... Maybe I just shouldn't call out any misses. How about I just let the players do their thing? That sounds like a great idea. A slower section here for the players to go through. Spacing getting a little wider. Oh, okay. So Wispy surely doesn't mess up on this slow section, right? It's a bit of an extra free combo. He's gonna need what he can get, especially with an act deficit this large. Uh-oh. That got a lot closer. Thanks, Rustbell. That was a pretty awesome pattern. So, a little bit left in the map. Not entirely sure if it's possible for Wispy to come back at this point. He basically needs to hit everything, and hiyah needs to just completely die. I don't really know if there's anything in the map for that to happen, though. I think that's it. Yeah, there really isn't anything left in the map here. hiyah holding on to his combo, keeping up with Wispy, and his accuracy is there to save him. And yeah, that's it. So a good first point for hiyah, finally getting one on the board. So we're blocking off that break point that Wispy got, or could have gotten rather. Still pretty close regardless. Combo was, again, basically identical. It's just the accuracy that really made the difference here. Hell, even the miscount was pretty close. Wispy also hitting the goofy little stream in that section. I believe if he actually hit everything after that stream, he probably would have won it just off of that alone. So that's a bit unfortunate. But we have a Hard Rock 2 pick coming in from Wispy, so on the complete opposite end. Still a Chinese mapper though, so can't really go wrong with that. It's YFBMP's Far East Sniper. Banger song, banger map. No, this is not the ranked one. Alright, and good luck, have fun's coming out from both these players. Curious to see who wins this one. This is definitely more favored towards Wispy. Again, this is hard rock, and also just more kind of gimmicky. I mean, it's YFBMP, what do you expect? It's kind of like the guy for any sort of weird gimmicky text stuff. So already starting out not amazing for hiyah. Accuracy could use a little bit of work here. Wispy not exactly doing the best, but he is still hitting everything. hiyah mostly hitting everything, he just missed in the beginning, but the accuracy lead is, yep, that's another miss. Okay, Wispy gonna miss on the stream, but it's really not gonna matter at this rate. This might just be good enough for Wispy to kind of coast by here. I don't really know if he needs to do much at this point. Another miss from hiyah, but yeah, I don't really know if that's gonna. I don't think it would have mattered with the accuracy. Oh, there goes Wispy on the 1-6. hiyah actually hitting that. Still, again, just the 10% act difference is really gonna hurt. Oh, the Wispy hit the stream. hiyah getting a chain miss on that one. Understandable, but especially on Hidden Hard Rock, this is just not easy on Hidden Hard Rock at all. Yeah, pretty solid more than double score lead on the side of Wispy. Not only is he getting more combo, but he's also just like hacking it a lot better. A couple 1-6s throwing him off, but again, not really a huge deal at this rate. Oh, Wispy, hold on to 90! Oh, no! Oh, he drops the 90 at the end, but it's okay. He still got it. The Gamma's not the move. Do you really need Gamma for this map? I want to be that guy, but really on this map, is this really something you need Gamma for? Maybe okay. Maybe I'm just like being like, I don't know, like biased toward like people that can't read AR10, but I don't think this is really a map that like is that intensive on high AR reading necessarily. I feel like it's definitely more down to the patterning and the acking, if anything, and I feel like playing Hidden Hard Rock on this is just kind of makes that worse. Oh, Revel, man, my dude. What do you mean you need Gamma? Okay, well, regardless, ignoring that conversation, that's a whole different story. Not really sure what hiyah goes for here. Is he gonna pick Hidden 4? Oh, he's going for it. He's really going for Hidden 4. Okay. Yeah, this is My Chemical Romance Dead by Wafer. Surprise, it's AR8. Alright, and here we go. This is, surprise, another AR8. Or at least, actually, was this the AR8? No, this is another AR8. accuracy lead in favor of hiyah for now. Seems like it's pretty clear that he's definitely more comfortable on the low AR hidden just in general. Hidden 2-pan definitely making a lot more sense for Wispy now. Already an act lead for hiyah. Combo kind of the same, but again, actually going to make a huge difference here. Oh, that's a chain miss from hiyah. Going to make things a lot closer now. Oh, more misses from hiyah. Wait, this is not looking good. Wispy's actually comboing this. Stop missing! Oh god, the lead's over to Wispy now. Uh-oh. Oh, hiyah missing it. Wispy hits the stream. What? What do you mean he hits the stream? Oh no. Okay. Yeah, that will probably do it. Hiyah chain missing like any normal person would, and Wispy is doing Wispy things. Yeah. Okay, he only misses on that one note, but I think both players are a little bit angry for different reasons. Combo, I don't know how Wispy managed to turn that around, but he did. That's kind of crazy. And yeah, I don't know how Wispy did that, but he did it, so that's a match point for him. I don't know how you get 400k on this map, but sure, that's normal. That's pretty normal. Alright, and an Omar 4K coming in from Wispy. Yeah, this no mod 4, this is Okay, honestly, if I didn't know any better, I thought this was the Usao song, but it's not. It's actually S-Raver versus Getty. So, oh god, that background. Okay, god damn it, man. I mean, I guess that's a pretty typical rhythm game background. I don't really know anymore. Chill in quotation marks. The chill in question. Anyways, hiyah opting to go hidden on this one. That's not really going to do him too many favors quite yet. Accuracy still in favor for hiyah by a good amount though. Map is also pretty short, so that is actually going to make a pretty big difference. Another break from Wispy. That's not what you want to see. But hiyah kind of just decimating this map. Why? Okay, I'm sorry. Why didn't he pick this earlier? Okay, finally getting a miss on the jump, so Wispy trades it, so it's not really gonna matter. Oh, hiyah hits that. Sure. He's the master of 1/3. Okay, a bit of lag there, but still not looking too amazing for Wispy. Still not entirely clear for hiyah just yet, though. It's only about a 60k difference. Remember that the hidden multiplier does actually matter here, or rather the removal of it. Oh, there goes hiyah. Okay. Wispy trades it, so there's no comeback potential at this point, basically. Okay, well, both of them chain missed midstream, so it doesn't matter. That was a DJ mag pattern. Awesome. Yeah, I think this map basically is over at this point, but still pretty close regardless. Wispy actually comboing this section, funnily enough. Wait, hiyah? Wait, hiyah! Wait, stop missing. Wait, oh god, wait. Hiyah, no, hiyah, stop missing, stop, no. No! You... Yeah! Nice one! Well, yeah, that's really unfortunate. I don't know. Yeah, that was really unfortunate for hiyah. Almost had something going there, and then literally the last 10 seconds lost the lead while Wispy actually hit it, which is also pretty impressive on its own. So yeah, that's the end of the match. I was fully prepared for it to keep going, but I guess that's just not happening. So yeah, that's the end of this stream. See you guys tomorrow at I think 0 UTC. We'll be having the Rhythm Game versus Batball match, the winners finals, so be sure to stay tuned for that one. And I believe since we have the Wispy wins match happening, that will be on Monday 2 UTC, so 2 hours after the Batball Rhythm Game match. So see you guys then. Goodbye.